Hey guys, Uniqueness Essentials here. Do you have a corner in your home that looks just like this and you don't know what to do with it? I am here to share with you all what I did at that corner to make it look much more better. So the first thing I did was to remove the items that I have here. And then after that, I'm going to be making a build that's going to cover the trash can and another build for the top where the lamp used to be. I plan on making a planter that's right here that's going to have lights. That way they can have both lighting and something beautiful to look at all the time in that corner. I'll be cutting pieces of styrofoam to fill in the space that's going to hold the faux flowers. I don't have a lot of styrofoam, so I'll be using cardboard to fill up the space at the bottom first before then adding the styrofoam at the top. The build for the trash is ready and that for the planter too as well. So now I'm going to be sealing off the corners for the planters and doing the necessary painting before adding the flowers. I got lots of packs of rocks from the Dollar Tree that I'll be using to fill up the top to cover up the styrofoam. After that, I attached LED lights around the planter. The LED lights were attached by the side, and then I covered the ones at the sides with rocks. This is what the space now looks like, and I am doing a full living room makeover, and I will share with you all what the living room looks like together with the planter that I have made. So stay tuned. I'm going to be working on this particular wall to share with you all for now. And I'm trying to make a wine cellar, or should I say a mini wine cellar, using some Dollar Tree items. Now, all I'm going to be doing on this wall is giving it 3 coats of paint and then using faux bricks to add to the design before I then go ahead to make the mini wine cellar. I'll be putting the wine cellar up in a small space here, so I cut 1 by 2 and attached little pieces that I cut to size, and then I cut pegboard to smaller sizes and then attach them to the pieces of wood that I have on the wall. I'll be using pegboard accessories to mount the wine to the wall. This one is meant for drill guns, and this is going to be perfect to hold the wine bottles. I don't think the open pegboard is working for me. It would be better to either paint or cover the pegboard. So I decided to just cover it with contact paper, and I'll be using this contact paper to cover up the pegboard to make it look a little bit presentable, or at least better than leaving it bare. The holes are still visible, and that really disturbed me a lot, but then others saw it and said it looked like bubbles. And they also said it's like water, and I felt okay, since it's not really disturbing other people the way it's really bugging my eyes. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is for now to see if I like it in the end. Now when I was done, I added the wine bottles. I'm gonna go ahead and use Dollar Tree napkin holders for the cups, the wine cups, and I used the smallest size of the Dollar Tree wine cups for the napkin holders because the base for a regular wine cup will not fit into the napkin holder. So I'm gonna come up with another design for other wine cups that have bigger base. Now the front of the napkin holder can be covered instead of leaving it open and bare like that. And you can use Bling wrap. And I did use Bling wrap to cover up the front of the napkin holder in this particular video. that I have here, and the link for this video is going to be down in the description box below. I used bling wrap on this side of the napkin holder like this, and I used a strong adhesive to attach the bling wrap to it. Now I'll be doing the same thing for the napkin holders that will be holding up the wine cups. Remember that this particular design can only work with the smallest size of wine cups. So here's a design that you can use for a regular sized based wine cup. I took a Dollar Tree frame, and then all I did was remove the parts that I don't need from the frame, and then I'll be using the pegboard again, but this time around I spray painted the pegboard silver. And then after that, I'm going to be attaching the frame to the pegboard. And then I still didn't really like the way I could still see the pegboard, so I used bling wrap on it. Now, after I had the bling wrap attached to the pegboard, it wasn't as bad as just leaving it bare. And then after that, I used pegboard accessories, but this time around, a different pegboard accessory that will be able to accommodate different wine cup sizes. The middle part here can actually hold one wine bottle, and I'm just going to be putting the accessory here, and these are the accessories that I got, and you can get these from either Lowe's or Home Depot. This is how it looks mounted on the wall, and it is such a quick and easy way to actually have a mini wine cellar on your wall. Because of the space on the wall, I made mine this size. Now you can make it as large as you like, depending on the size of the wall and the pegboard that you have available to you. I'll be starting off this DIY project with Dollar Tree frames, and I'll be taking out the part that I don't need, and I'll be using 4 for this project. And I'm also going to be using Dollar Tree chopping mat for this project too as well. I'm going to be cutting down the chopping mats to fit the Dollar Tree frames, and I'll be using a strong adhesive to attach the Dollar Tree mats to the Dollar Tree frames. I'm using chopping mats instead of the glass that comes with the Dollar Tree frames because I want the design to have a misty look. I'll be decorating this with diamond confetti that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it was 50% off, which made the price go down to about $3. I'm going to cover the entire chopping mats with the strong adhesive and then have the confetti poured over it. I'll use a craft stick to spread them all out. When they were all dry, I flipped them over and then attached them all together with a clear tape and then folded them to make it look like a box. I'll be cutting out a circular piece from a foam board that I'll be using in this DIY. I'll be attaching this piece to Dollar Tree bowls that are silver plated. Now my idea here was to make a table with this, and it will be really too basic to just glue them together like this. So I decided to just have the frames in between. This piece of board that I had cut is going to be inside the bowl to keep it firm. Now I'm going to be cutting another smaller piece that's going to be at the base for the frames. I'll glue the piece first to the bowl and then have the frames attached to it. Now the second bowl is going to be glued at the top. The openings are going to be covered with large and small gems. I also got the gems from Hobby Lobby and they come in a pack with different sizes. And when I was done attaching the gems at the top and at the bottom, this is what it looks like. Apart from using it as a side table, you can also use it as a flower vase. Thank you all so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out. And for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button.